Hello, Cancerian. It's Lulu, and welcome to House Radio. I'm going to get an overview, which is going to be a frequency card, and then we're going to get into what is it that you need to know that will assist you with growth. Okay. What do you have here for Cancerians? Third eye chakra, a number 6. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination, and our psychic powers. I really like it. All right, so this may be a little interesting compared to the other reads, okay? What do you have here for Cancerians, please? Courage. Turning in. Gemini got that card as a first card. What do you have here for Cancerians, please? Consciousness. Don't it make sense? All right, so your third eye, you are strengthening your connection. You are strengthening the way that you utilize it, but it's like it's going to take a lot of courage for you to really get out into the world and express certain things. Because some of you may have been in a space where, over the years, you just realize that it's not common sense. It's like you are really receiving other level information, right? Especially like doctors, lawyers, and people who are well versed in certain things. They get so much information, right? But what I'm saying with this is that the more that you connect, the more that you do this turning in, the more that you connect with your higher level of consciousness, your star player, the more that you're going to be able to not have to ask so many questions, right? Some of you may even be in a space where you are deciding to utilize your gifts in a way to help other people, in a way that, maybe you're starting an Etsy store. Maybe you are, opening an actual booth or going to metaphysical conventions. And what does that mean? What does that look like? Why, train up. Okay, some of you may be in training. What is this courage card for Cancerians? Wait a minute, y'all. What is this courage card for Cancerians, please? The Wheel of Fortune. Fortune favors the bold. So it's time for you to really step out. It's time for you to really, go ahead and take the opportunities that are presented to you and make something of them, right? Make sure that you go into meditation, contemplation, go into a space where you can sit with the decisions that you are making or what your next move is. Try not to sign anything too quickly. You need more information or get a lawyer to look over some things as well. But this is like a to-do. The Chariot. 2 major arcana. Whatever you're being pulled towards, it's your time. Okay, it's your time to shine, and you just need just a little courage, a little more courage, a little more strength in your stance. Okay, because with this Chariot and this Wheel of Fortune coming in together, this is going to take a lot of self-discipline. This is going to take a lot of staying in a space where you are following that higher guidance, because you are definitely on the right track. If you've been feeling like you're not on the right track, sit in meditation more. But from what I'm seeing, you, like, the stars have aligned. There's a star over this Chariot. Clarify this turning in. The Hangman, and that makes sense, don't it? 4 Cups is the turning in card. The Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. Your next steps need to be more calculated. This is still a good time to organize, get your strategies together, but also with this, taking time out to really reflect on what it is that you want before you anchor down and what it is that you're going to do, right? So everything needs to connect in one way or the other, and you may have to have more context in your plans. Making a lot of it make sense, but on a whole other level, making sure that things connect. Yeah, because I feel as though you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste your energy. You don't want to waste away. What is this Knight of Pentacles? Judgment. This is your time. You either say yes to this part of your process, or you just allow yourself to be where you are and just wait for the next rodeo. But the way that this is lining up, you got 4 major arcana at her. Make a choice, or a choice will be made for you. You may be taking your time, but I feel like when it's time for you to, like, you have a deadline on this timing. There's a lot of protection here. Some of you may have children. Maybe you're in the same-sex relationship and adopting a child that you need to work out. But also, I feel as though the Sphinx, something with Egypt, is connected to this part of your journey. Grab the reins and go. A lot of people won't be able to see where you are going, which is good. You are protected in a way that people won't be able to see where you're going. They may think that they have some type of clue, but the way that this guy has this thing shielding his face, I don't think that you're in a space where people are really going to know where you're going and how you are going. Something is dropping in your lap, and they want you to go ahead and utilize it. This is something that you've asked for. Six of Swords. This is something worth celebrating. Some of you may meet someone at a party or an event that is going to play a huge part in this story, okay? What is this? Consciousness, higher levels of consciousness, Six of Wands, I feel. Yeah, I feel as though your consciousness is expanding. There's some type of expansion with the way that you connect and what the information that you are getting. When you get it and how you get it, that's going to be on you, because everyone's gifts are different, but it all comes from higher levels. You may even be in a space where you are realizing that someone at the gym may have a crush on you. Someone at the gym may have some of your same ideals. Okay. Or someone that works out a lot. Share some of the same ideas, or they're going to give you some type of insight that is really going to open you up. There's something in the neck. This is like the décolleté, as they call it. The collarbone. Something with the collarbone, the chest. Okay, this is a lot of light in those areas. Three of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you got people coming in that's going to work with you and balance things out, making things happen. There's also justice being served when it comes to something that may have happened when you were younger, bringing balance into your life. Not necessarily just younger, but like something from the past is being set right. This may even be a job offer coming through here that you've been waiting for. This could also be, yeah, a breakdown and a breakthrough, okay? Because you may have been lethargic. You may have been in a space where something has to give and this tower hits. And when this tower hits, it's going to balance out some shit. Because I'm getting with this tower card that there is something here that you, that is going to have you financially free and independent. This is something that you've been waiting for, but you had to go through certain tests before getting here. Now, whatever this moon energy, maybe it's your moon sign that you need to listen to, but overall, there's a lot of strength in the offer that is being provided to you that's bringing balance into your life. They want you to make sure that you continue to do things in moderation. Let's go back to this courage card. What is this courage for Cancers? The Hierophant, committing yourself to something here. Knowing that you are protected and knowing that, you know, this breakthrough that you are going through is going to be very much so something that drives you even further than where you are. So whatever is going on with y'all, this may even be a commitment or someone driving to see you. Someone may be coming to see you, popping up. I also feel that there's something being delivered to your job, to your door, that is going to require for you to, you know, have something looked over. Got the Chariot again. The Chariot is, this is heightened intuition. This is heightened connection. This is, maybe some of you will begin to see a lot of things before it actually happens. Even more so, I feel. Because even with that Chariot and the third eye as the overall, the Chariot keeps coming out. And it's like, as long as you stay in the space of balancing your light and dark, balancing the good and bad, balancing any polarities in your life and continuing to move forward, not allowing yourself to be, allowing yourself to become imbalanced with bumps in the road, right? Or things that happen that really don't deserve your attention, because there is something here that you are being gifted from the Most High with that Hierophant card. And it's going to take you a long way, but you still have to work every day, work on something every day. Put in action steps and stuff like that. What is this turning in? The Lovers. Making a choice when it comes to any anxiety, right? Balancing yourself out. Nine of Swords. Anxiety, stress, frustration, fears, rehashing the past. overthinking things. You know, your nervous system may be shocked, and you're picking up so much information that it's like you can't sleep well. Lavender does help with that, but you know, you have so much information coming in that you don't know right from left, left from right. With that turning in card, the Lovers and the Nine of Swords, someone may be stressing you the fuck out. What is this Nine of Swords? It's like a storm. Seven of Cups. Confusion about some type of heartbreak. Someone that you thought was your soulmate, or someone that you thought was meant to be, here is really driving you. And remember, your emotions are a valuable resource, asset to who you are. It makes you, the more that you master your the more that you master your emotions, the better off you will be. Okay, I can't stress that enough. The more that you master your emotions, the better off you will be, especially when it comes to everyday dealings with people. Not repressing any of those emotions, like really dealing with your emotions and growing and taking actionable steps to make sure that you are a better person on a daily basis. It is so important, because you got to remember, number one, our emotions can't be emulated by artificial intelligence. That's number one. Number two, what you give your emotions to creates your reality. Three, if you keep doing it, it's going to solidify what is happening. Shit, stop. Okay, let me see here. What do you have here for Cancerians with this turning in? The World. Someone that is an introvert is communicating with you, or your inner guidance is going to have you to close a chapter. All right. Following that innate wisdom, just connecting with your star player and getting in alignment with your assignment is going to have a new world. Ace of Wands. Someone may be communicating with you that you haven't heard from in a long time. Someone wants a success with you. It may be a King of Swords, but someone wants a success with you. They feel like they were foolish for hurting you, breaking your heart, or whatever this is. Hear them out, but also don't fall into a trap, because there is the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. Oftentimes when people break our heart or hurt us in a certain type of way, when they have learned their lesson, they come back differently, okay? And they come back to a person that is not who they left. So that's going to be important as well. Did you do the work in between not dealing with this person? Five of Cups. Someone is communicating with you about how they apologize for causing any burdens or what have you. They've been waiting to hear from you. They want to take this slow. They want to build a strong foundation. Now they realize what you mean to them or what have you. They've learned a huge lesson because someone in their family may have transitioned. They feel as though this is the right time to reach out to you. They made a choice. They are tired of being single, but you want to make sure that this person is what they are talking about. So take this slowly, okay? Maybe them cards came out. You hear me? All right, let me see, child. It is so important to do the work in between relationships and situationships, or, you know, like whatever you fell for, you can't fall for it again because you fell for it once. So why would you fall for it again, right? And sometimes it takes for us to really go through that over and over until we really bump our head and realize, like, this shit ain't worth it. The Moon, intuition, intuitive epiphanies that's going to make sense, okay? Using your third eye to make the right decisions, because everything is not going to be logical or make sense to you. Here, collaboration, teamwork is going to take some power. You may be seeing 333 a lot, but I also feel like you're pulling your power back from whatever that has happened in your love life, or with someone who, you know, you let play with your feelings, okay? Yeah, you making a plan and taking a stand. Some of you have a younger earth sign child, possibly, that wants more than you can possibly you have to offer. So you want to have that conversation. What is this consciousness card? The Lovers. You're seeing things clearly about your family, friends, and your relationships, the relationship that you have with yourself. Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. You're seeing why something happened, why it had to happen, and now you are healing so that you can move into this next cycle, possibly. Take only what applies. All right? Strength. You're realizing what it's going to take for you to really be in a situation. Because someone may have played you or did some things that put you in a compromising situation with other people. This is the equivalent of somebody being one way at home, and then when you go out with them, they flirting with every goddamn body. They don't flirt with nobody. They barely even flirt with you, possibly. Or they over flirt with you when y'all are alone, but then when y'all go out, they just the belle of the ball. They just in everybody's damn face and running everybody's race. Magician, three of cups, and the strength card. You may have realized something with this person or these people. Like someone may have been manipulating people to have certain types of feelings towards you, which was teaching you possibly to have more love for yourself and take things with a grain of salt. Because if people believe what somebody else says about you and they didn't take time out to really come to the source, Ace of Cups, this is a new offer coming in. But if they don't go to the source to figure out like what's the truth and what's not, they just want to believe what they want to believe. They're not into fact finding. They're into fault finding.